For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check out g2a.com, and if you need any Ultimate Team coins, then head over to FIFA. The code CHES will get you a discount on both sites, and all links are down below. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 7 of the Liverpool career mode here on FIFA 15. We start with a cup game, our first cup game of the year, and unfortunately, as you can tell from the background, he's absolutely pissing it down at Anfield right now. We're at home against Huddersfield Town in the Capital One Cup, playing a full rotation side, giving some of the lesser players, or not necessarily lesser players, some of the less played players in the squad, like John Flanagan, Joe Allen, Dejan Lovren, Antonio Rudiger, etc., and Mattia Perrin in goal most notably, a chance to shine in the first team. Of course, we've been rather disappointed with Simon Mignolet thanks to yesterday's episode. If you missed it, there's a link to it in the bottom left hand side of your screen. We're playing very well, we're just not winning games right now. We're getting goals, we just can't seem to stop conceding goals at the near post. Simon Mignolet, thank you very much. But hopefully today we won't concede any near post goals, and Mattia Perrin is going to do his best to stop conceding goals any at all. So fortunately for us, the rebound there off the defender's face went straight to the goalkeeper, and we weren't necessarily beaten by a deflection. And luckily for Huddersfield there, the deflection went their way as well, pushing it out for a corner. Lallana though was going to whip in the set piece. Up goes Rudiger, and what a header for a youngster who's just come across from Germany into England for his first trip abroad in football. What a header, what a welcome. His first game, the first action he's seen in his first game, and bang, Huddersfield Town got nothing to answer with that header. The guy on the post, Lewis Hull, gets so close to heading it clear, but it just comes down off the bar, and it was high enough to beat the man on the post. We actually made it 2 here through Adam Lallana as well as we headed into the second half. Like I said yesterday, he is fast becoming my favourite player here at Liverpool. He's scoring goals, his dribbling feet are absolutely fantastic, his passing's really good, and so far his finishing has been on point as well. That's 2 goals he scored in the past 2 days. Luckily for us though, Mattia Perrin is on form to make sure that they don't score any goals. He's so far in this one, we're into the 85th minute now. Markovic does well to skip past the defender, plays in Ballo, he's not yet scored for us, and that was so close to his first goal there, sweeping it just past the far post. Going to catch him on the counter-attack again here. Again it's Balotelli, beats the defender Hudson. He's going to race away, he's got the pace on him obviously, as you can see, driving away. Tries to tuck it underneath the goalkeeper, but Mario Balotelli, and goals for Liverpool do not go in the same sentence, whether it's this series or whether it's real life. He just cannot score right now, and hopefully he'll be able to get onto the score sheet sooner rather than later, because as things stand, Daniel Sturridge is yet to score for us as well. Both our strikers are faltering right now. We need them to start hitting form if we're going to get wins. I'm having to rely too much, for my liking, on midfielders for goals, but we've got the first Champions League game of the series today as well, playing against FC Basel. Of course, like I did at the beginning of the series, mentioned in episode 1, I went out of my way to rearrange all of the European groups so they're as close to real life as they possibly can be, although of course there are a couple of teams that aren't on FIFA or I weren't able to change to get them into the group stage, so a couple of teams have been replaced, like RODGERS from this group. They've been replaced by Standard Liège, who go up against Real Madrid in this match day 1 in the Champions League. A much stronger starting lineup, as you can see. Douglas Costa, I keep wanting to call him Diego Costa, I'm sorry, I'm a Chelsea fan, and I see Di Costa, and Diego is the first name that comes to my mind, but Douglas Costa starting on the left hand side, and Sturridge scores his first goal for the club, although we thought he was offside, unfortunately. Good whip from Alberto Moreno, and that is just inches the wrong side of the defensive line, although it was his right foot that he scored with, and it was his right leg that was the furthest part of his body that was offside. So he stayed at 0-0. We had to rely on Mattia Perrin again to make a good save. Started him for the second game in a row, mainly just because I was so fuming, still really angry at Simon Mignolet for causing me so much trouble in yesterday's episode. But Sturridge dancing through the defence, and he has a goal finally on his left foot this time. Dances in between 2 defenders before tidily slotting the ball underneath the goalkeeper, and I'm going to have to remember not to do the default celebration with Sturridge, because every time I see him do that wavy arm thing, it just annoys me that they haven't done the actual motion capture for his genuine celebration. So I don't know, it's probably just me being a grumpy old man, but regardless, Daniel Sturridge puts us 1-0 up, and they were on the attack in the second half. Though, as you can see, 85th minute now, we get the initial header clear, miss this challenge here on Shah, the ball goes straight back to him, miss that second challenge with Alberto Moreno, and then Perrin makes a mistake in goal. See from the replay, he comes out to meet it, his legs are together, and then you'll see it better from the second replay. His legs are together, comes out, and then as he Ball comes to him, then he opens his legs. Why? Why have you opened your legs there? You would have blocked it with your shins if you hadn't done that. Basel equalise again thanks to another goalkeeping mistake. I cannot believe that this is happening to us so far this season. And that's 3 mistakes from goalkeepers in the space of 4 games that have cost us results. Coutinho came close to getting us a winner there in the very last minute with a great shot from distance, but a draw 1-1 away from home in Switzerland against FC Basel is not good enough as far as I'm concerned, but neither is my goalkeeping. Mignolet's let me down, so I put Perrin in. Was good against Huddersfield, but then lets me down against Basel. So we're coming away from home again, unfortunately, against West Ham United. This time in the sunshine, though. At least it's a dry game for once. And, of course, Upton Park isn't the easiest of places to go, especially when both sides are struggling and desperately in need of points. The North West not doing very well at all. As you can see, Everton are bottom of the table, so at least we're still doing better than our local rivals. But West Ham with an extremely strong side this year, of course. Enna Valencia, Amaro Zarate and most notably Jafra Sacco as well, who's on the bench, have been fantastic for them in real life this year. They picked up a win against Leicester over the weekend just gone, and of course they'll be hoping for 3 points again here at home against Liverpool, a side that in real life are still really struggling. I'm recording this before they've played at the weekend, so I'm hoping that they don't prove me wrong and actually have a fantastic result this weekend, but they're not doing very well up to this point, so they will of course want to improve on their unfortunate games so far. They're having exactly the same sort of problems that I am. Dominating games, having plenty of chances, just can't find a way past the opposition goalkeeper. I feel like Brendan Rodgers right now. I'm having the same problems on FIFA as he's having in real life. It's really weird. I mean, you could say that FIFA's the most realistic game ever in that terms of things, because it's exactly the same. Having the same problems as Brendan Rodgers in real life. It's ridiculous. We're having chances again, as you can see in this one. So far it's still 0-0. Daniel Sturridge is going to get the ball into Emre Can here, and a last ditch block by the defender and a following save from the goalkeeper keep us out, and we stay 0-0, but we stay on top. Emre Can again involved, into Jordan Henderson this time, works it out to Coutinho. It's going to slide it through to Emre Can. I tried to take it early to catch the goalkeeper off guard, beat him at his near post, but it wasn't accurate enough. I drilled it wide, so I made a triple substitution with 20 minutes to go, and I was hoping that would give us the extra energy and extra impetus to get forward and actually create some extra chances. I changed the formation as well. I went to a 4-2-2-2 to give myself 2 strikers with Sterling and Sturridge, with Balotelli and Sturridge up top, with Sterling and Coutinho in the cam roles. Sterling and Coutinho in the cam roles. Unfortunately though, we still couldn't find a way past the goalkeeper, and even though we did beat the goalkeeper on that particular occasion, the woodwork got in the way. I am the most unlucky man right now with this Liverpool career mode. You cannot even begin to imagine how frustrated I am playing this game at the minute. But things are going to get worse. I asked Inigo Martinez there to pass the ball. You'll see the power bar go up as I was pressing A to try and pass it out towards my front line. For some reason, unbeknownst to me, he decided to slide in to try and get to that ball. And you'll see from the replay just how clumsy a challenge it really is. And I thought to myself, how worse does my luck need to get for something to change here at Liverpool? We give away a penalty after completely annihilating West Ham for 90 plus minutes. Mark Noble steps up. There's my final bit of luck. He dinks the penalty over the top of the bar. We should have been 3-0 up in that game. Again, good goalkeeping and defensive performances keep me out, but we at least get ourselves a point and not a defeat, thanks to the stroke of luck at the end, not conceding the goal from the penalty. But 5 games played so far, 4 draws, 1 goal, or 1 game lost. So we're definitely not out of anything yet. The performances are there, the finishing is there, the goalkeeping from the opposition is there, and that's the only reason that we aren't scoring any goals right now. All we need to happen is for goalkeepers that are playing against me not to have the best games of their lives for every single time that we come up against an opposition goalkeeper. Adrian had the game of his life. Hugo Lloris had the game of his life. We had Willy Caballero playing really well against for Manchester City against us yesterday. We had the Basel goalkeeper playing to save his life in the previous game. I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm going to try and fiddle with the custom tactics, I think, for tomorrow's episode, and we'll see if we can have better fortunes. But time will tell, of course, and I will go and record that episode once I've rendered this video out. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you could be so kind. That'd be absolutely superb. Subscribe if you're new. Of course, there will be a link to to do so in the description down below and your normal subscribe button. Links down below as well to all of my social media, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook if you want to follow me on any of those. And of course, to FIFA and G2A as well if you want any Ultimate Team coins or any Xbox/PlayStation codes/PlayStation Plus/Xbox Live/PC games. There's plenty on offer on G2A, and it's cheap and even cheaper with my code, so check that out for Christmas. If you get any money for Christmas, maybe you could treat yourself to a game. But anyway, that's all from me for now. Less of the hoary sponsoring, and I will see you next time. My player later on tonight.